Good morning, students of class 5. Today, here I am to explain GK chapter 15. The name of the chapter is Space Exploration. Now, what do you mean by space? Space is an area beyond our Earth. The area beyond our Earth is known as space. Okay, there is a large vacant space area beyond our Earth that is known as space. Now, what is space exploration? Space exploration is the use of astronomy and space technology to explore outer space. While the explorations of the space is carried out mainly by the astronomers with telescopes, its physical explorations though is conducted both by unmanned robotic space probes and human space flights. Okay, so what is the importance of space explorations? Why we explore that space? Human space explorations help to address fundamental questions about our place in the universe and the history of our solar systems. By space explorations, we know the place of our Earth in the space and the history of the solar systems. Okay, now please look at the book, page 22, chapter 15, Space Exploration. The search for various objects in outer space is called space exploration. Human-made satellites are sent into space for space exploration. The Indian space program is driven by the vision of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, who is considered as the father of Indian space program. Okay. Scientists often go to space to gain knowledge about the area beyond our Earth. Okay, so here in these chapters, we are going to read about the scientists who went to space and the satellites, unmanned satellites or artificial satellites, the satellites which are made by men. As you know that there are natural satellites of the planet, like the natural satellite of Earth is Moon. So there are many man-made satellites, that is called artificial satellites. So let's read from the book. Okay. The first one, we have to recognize and name the following. We have to recognize this astronaut and name them. Number 1, first Indian astronaut in space, member of Indo-Soviet space program. He was the first Indian astronaut to go into space. Okay, who is it? You must know his name. He is Rakesh Sharma. Rakesh Sharma is the first Indian astronaut to go into space. Okay, and he was also the member of Indo-Soviet space program. Rakesh Sharma, number 1. Now let's know more about Rakesh Sharma. Rakesh Sharma was a wing commander in Indian Air Force. Okay, he was a wing commander in Indian Air Force. He was born on 13th January 1949 in Patiala, and he was awarded with Ashoka Chakra. Okay, so Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian astronaut to go into space. Now number 2, second woman of Indian origin to go into space. She was the second woman of Indian origin to go into space. She once held a world record for females with 4 spacewalks totaling 29 hours and 17 minutes. She walked in space for 29 hours and 17 minutes, and she is the second Indian origin astronaut. She is, who is she? From the picture only you can recognize. She is Sunita Williams. And can you tell the first Indian astronaut to go into space? She was Kalpana Chawla. Okay, you must know. And while coming back to the earth from the space, or space shuttle crashed, and all the astronauts who were there in the space shuttle died. So Kalpana Chawla was one of them to die. Okay, so second woman of Indian origin to go into space, she is Sunita Williams. Now let's know about Sunita Williams. Sunita Williams is an American astronaut and United States Navy officer. Okay, she was also the Navy officers of the United States. Williams was assigned to the International Space Stations as a member of Expeditions 14 and Expedition 15. She was born on 19 September 1965 in Ulysses, Ohio in United States. She is awarded with Padma Bhushan, Achievement Medal and Humanitarian Service Medal and many more. She got many awards. Okay, so number 2 answer is Sunita Williams. She was the second woman of Indian origin to go into space. Now, another picture number 3 is the first Indian satellite launch vehicle to put a 35 kg satellite named Rohini into orbit around the Earth. It was the first Indian satellite launch. Okay, vehicle to put 35 kg satellite named Rohini that went orbited around the Earth. Okay, it was, the answer is SLV-3. SLV-3. Now what is the full form of SLV? Satellite Launch Vehicle. Okay, SLV-3 means Satellite Launch Vehicle. Now let's know more about it. The Satellite Launch Vehicle, or SLV, was a small lift launch vehicle project started in the early 1970s by the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, Indian Space Research Organizations, to develop the technology needed to launch satellites. Okay, SLV-3. The answer number 3 is SLV-3. Now students, we have done this. Now number 4, 5, 6, please do in your book as well as in your copy. Now one thing I have to tell you, in syllabus I have given you outside questions. In outside questions, you please prepare the name of the cabinet, central ministry, state ministry, and you know recently in Bihar the election was held. Please know about the ministers of Bihar. Recently IPL was concluded. Okay, IPL was played. Winners, runners, and few things about, important things about IPL you know. And now the ISL, Indian Super League football is going on. Please prepare about this and so on. Understood? So please do these chapters and write it down in your copy. Thank you very much.